Hi Taurus, we are doing your reading for October 2023. As always, you only take what resonates for you. Okay, so what is coming in towards you guys? The month of October 2023. So we're going to take a look at your inside influences, your outside influences, and what it is that you don't see coming first, and then we're going to get into your tarot spread. Okay, right, so internally, the Emperor energy, structure, beautiful. So internally, Taurus, you feel that you're ready to take control, that you're ready to take action on something, feeling really driven, very determined as well. Other people might see you as being on a bit of a mission this month, Taurus, which is good because I am getting this strong vibe of people just sort of stepping aside and letting you pass. Okay, it's nice. Internally, the Eight of Cups, introspection. Right, so what is it that isn't working for you, Taurus? Now, traditionally, that would be the Lord of abandoned success, okay, reaching a certain plateau point, recognizing that you can't really go any further with something, and going, do you know what, my time would be better off spent elsewhere. With this one being introspection, so it's kind of introducing a bit of Virgo type energy into that one with like the Hermit. It's time for you to be honest with yourself, Taurus. What is it that isn't working for you? So this is the stage before you take that action, which is interesting because internal you have the Emperor, which is now ready to take that action. This could also be someone outside of you who is in some kind of introspection, who is watching you and thinking, okay, so what is it that Taurus is releasing? Someone might think that they are on the chopping block here, but you don't see coming, a crossroads, Two of Swords. So there is going to be a decision here that you have to make, Taurus, okay? So this Emperor energy, again, whether you identify as being feminine or masculine, it doesn't make a difference, okay? It's not about the gender of the person. It's just the polarization of the feminine and the masculine principle. This energy is going to serve you well. This frame of mind is going to serve you well. I feel that this could well be a situation where either you or someone else is clinging on to something and hoping that it'll just change. Someone's hoping that they don't have to make the decision. Okay, because of this crossroads stalemate, neither of you is making a decision either way. Just basically hoping that the other is going to make a decision. I'm feeling that this decision's going to land on you, Taurus. That you're the one that's going to have to initiate whatever this is that needs to be initiated. Okay. I don't necessarily feel that it's saying goodbye to someone or something. It could be making the decision, okay, are we going to work together? Or are we going to have a relationship together? What's the next level here? What's the next stage? Where do we go from here type thing? Okay. Now, whether that is a getting together or some kind of breakup, again, that's going to be different for all of yous. But ultimately, you're the one that's going to be making this decision, Taurus. Otherwise, a decision's not going to be made. Because whoever this is that you're dealing with, they're not prepared to make a decision either way. They're just not. Okay. So, let's start looking at your tarot. Just put these to the back there so you can refer to them. What's coming in towards Taurus for the month of October 2023, please. It's coming in for our Taurus collective. Taurus collective. Taurus collective. Okay. I'm just going to do one more shuffle because it doesn't feel... That's better. Right. First card out. Death. Change. Transformation. Right. Scorpionic energy. The Three of Coins. Love. Okay. So I'm just feeling out what's going on here. It feels hopeful. It does feel hopeful. So there's someone who's wanting to team up and partner up with you here, Taurus. It's going to be work for some of you. It's going to be romantic for others. Could be someone at work who has fallen in love with you, that is hoping that they can work with you more frequently. I'm feeling that you've transformed this individual, Taurus, because of your approach to things. I do feel that this person does have you on a bit of a pedestal also. You've liberated them in quite a few ways, Taurus. It's like you've shown them a new way of doing things. You've shown them that something isn't impossible, and you do give them a lot of hope. You do. I'm feeling that this person believes in themselves because of the way that you've treated them. You've treated this person really, really kindly. It's someone who does appreciate you. Magician, the Hierophant, and the Two of Swords. Yeah, there's you right there, Taurus. You're showing up in your own read. You're very powerfully manifesting something here, Taurus, and Spirit is wanting for you to make a decision. We're going to clarify this Two of Swords, especially as it's come out twice, about what it is that you have to make a decision on. Okay. Wow. So again, to describe this kind of energy, it is really, really beautiful. Okay, it's very, very positive, really hopeful. You've created a lot of really good things here. I'm just noticing all that red as well. So you genuinely are in the driver's seat of something here, or you're the driving force behind something. If this is a situation at work, it's kind of like you're the power behind the throne type thing, if it's work. Okay. A Page of Wands, an Eight of Coins, and a Four of Cups. You seem to be your own worst enemy here, Taurus. Your perfectionism, you're going to need to keep that in check throughout the month of October specifically. Because when you're working, you work very diligently and very deliberately, and definitely a perfectionist. You take a lot of pride in the quality of work that you put out. The thing is, though, with you, you tend to be too judgmental against yourself. Okay, so it's like where you're picking up on flaws in things that no one else would even realize are there. So it's like you're your own worst critic at this point in time. It's kind of like, I don't want to say you're your own worst enemy at this moment, because it's not as intense as that. It's just more to do with, like, you're trying to be perfect in everything that you approach right now, which is really, really admirable. And it's really good to put out high quality standard of work. Is, you know, that's a good thing. You don't want to be putting out shit. But the problem is you're nitpicking at your own stuff. So that's what I'm getting at. Okay. That's what I'm getting at. I'm just going to use a really quick example here. So I used to be a metal worker, okay, silversmith. And whenever I made something, I could pick out all of the flaws and all of the mistakes in it. But then whenever I showed someone else, they'd be like, oh, wow, I really love that. And I'd be sitting there thinking, the fuck you on? I can see all of the mistakes. Why would you love that thing? Do you know what I mean? So that's just a really brief example of that energy there that I'm feeling for you. Page of Wands. You're approaching something here with a lot of gusto, with a lot of passion also. You're very passionate about what it is that you do. Spirit's wanting for you to be happier in what it is that you do, and to be more relaxed as well. Try not to take yourself too seriously throughout this month, specifically, Taurus, okay? Because you are going to make mistakes. They're saying it's better it's better for you to laugh at yourself than to be hating on yourself for a silly wee mistake. Okay, so again, like when it comes down to yourself, you're going to notice things about yourself that other people wouldn't even notice unless you told them. So just do keep that in mind. They're saying that other people tend not to notice as much. Okay. What's under there? The King of Wands. Oh, wow. Can you hear that rain coming through? We were promised a thunderstorm 2 weeks ago and we never had it. It's not right. I'm hoping this is going to be it now. Right, zodiac information. So your zodiacs, for anyone who is interested to know, you have got very strong Cancer, Scorpio, Gemini, Virgo, another Taurus, Sagittarius, Leo. Okay, I know that's like basically half the signs, but I mean, come on, it's more to do with the energy than the actual zodiacs, okay? What's under there? The Three of Cups. I'm feeling that there's a lot of people are going to be celebrating you this month, Taurus. I'm feeling that this particular combination is you being incredibly magnetic at this point in time. A lot of people are wanting to speak to you, be around you. There could be someone flirting with you also, Taurus. Clarify this energy for our Taurus collective, please. And clarify the person who's got Taurus on a bit of a pedestal. Also, I do need to insert like a little footnote here, Taurus. For the person who's got you on a pedestal, be careful of that. Because for one, make sure that they're not putting too many expectations on you. Make sure that they're not putting all of their eggs in your basket, so to speak. And make sure that they understand that you can and do often make mistakes. Okay, because when someone's got you on a pedestal, it bloody hurts when you come back down off of that. And also for a tiny minority, people put others on a pedestal when they're bigging them up, ready to pull them back down again. Okay. So that's why I say, like, whenever someone's got you on a pedestal, be careful of that. And clarify this death energy for Taurus, please. I don't know if you saw that then, Taurus. That was the Devil card. It flipped and then it hid away again. It flipped back over. But I seen it. I seen it. Taurus, you can tell a lot about the energy that's going on around you by the way that the deck handles. When someone gives you red flags, acknowledge it. I'm also feeling as well that perhaps for some of you there is an individual who is secretly obsessed with you, but are perhaps maybe a little bit too embarrassed. They don't want to come across as being like a creepy stalker. Thank you. Page of Wands in reverse. Oh. Okay. Okay. There could be someone who is a little bit younger than you. If they're not physically younger than you, they could just be emotionally younger than you. So like, I don't want to say emotionally stunted, but I think you know what I mean. Your Page of Wands in reverse can be procrastination. It can be setbacks to your new ideas. So again, it all depends on like what it is that's going on in your life right now, Taurus. Any kind of setbacks is going to be for a good reason. Any setbacks that are put in your way is because Spirit's trying to slow you down with something here. Okay. So setbacks throughout this month are not going to be a negative. They might feel like a negative, but they're not going to be a negative. Because there's something that you need to put a little bit more planning into. Okay, Page of Wands in reverse. It's like Spirit's telling you, shit, hold on, Taurus. You're going just a wee bit too fast with that thing. I know, right? It seems a bit weird in a Taurus reading. But let me continue. You haven't really thought this thing through yet, Taurus. There is something that you've overlooked. There's something that isn't quite ready yet. Okay, that's why it's in reverse. So any setbacks is not going to be a negative. The setbacks that you encounter are going to work in your favor. Okay. So definitely avoid overexerting yourself. Can you tell us about this magician, please? Because it was a little bit vague there. What's going on with that magician? Thank you. Ooh, the Knight of Swords. Also in reverse. Okay. You got the Page of Swords at the bottom of that deck. Well, someone is definitely watching you, Taurus, because, you know, we've already mentioned how much they think of you. Alright, so we're just going to leave that to the wayside because that is someone who is a very private individual, okay? And yeah, they would get embarrassed if they realised that you knew that they'd fallen for you. Your Knight of Swords in reverse. To clarify the magician, there's some kind of misinformation here that's going on, Taurus, that is hampering on your ability to make a decision. Or it could be this person up here that you're dealing with has received some kind of conflicting information about you, which is why they're not going to make a move or make a decision, but they're saying, the ball is in Taurus's court. It needs to be Taurus that takes action on this, not me. Because such and such told me XYZ, which made me stop in my tracks, basically. You clarify the Two of Swords. So they can't make this happen. They can't make a move, okay? Because it's clarified with the Knight of Swords in reverse. Clarify the Two of Swords for Taurus, please. Thank you. Nice big jump. The Four of Swords. Okay. It's under there. The King of Swords. Ooh, a lot of swords. You could be dealing with an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You could be, but you don't have to be. Okay. Yeah. Four of Swords to the Two of Swords. That confirms it, basically. Alright, Taurus, you're not getting out of making this decision. Alright, this decision is for you and you alone to make. They're not going to do it. They're just not. Can you tell us more about this energy, please? Thank you. Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay, so something's coming out. Something's coming to light. Mind that misinformation up there is going to be revealed. Alright, someone's misunderstood something here. They could have misunderstood something that you said, or you might have misunderstood something that they said. We're seeing that misunderstanding being cleared up. Yeah, Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. It's something that caused a conflict. It either straight up caused an argument or it caused internal conflict. I'm feeling internal conflict. It's definitely a misunderstanding that's being cleared up. Clarify the Four of Cups. Okay. The issue that's going on here, Taurus, is everything's wanting to come out at once, but there's only enough space for a certain amount of information, and I feel that that's a metaphor very much for this particular energy. Clarify the Four of Cups. Thank you. The Eight of Cups. Getting the message about muddying the waters. Someone doesn't want to muddy the waters. This could be you, Taurus. You could be deciding, well, do you know what? If someone is determined on misunderstanding me, then I'd rather just walk away and leave them to it than having to explain myself. Six of Cups under there. Okay. So card of nostalgia, the past. Past memories. Is someone trying to go back to the past? Because that's how I'm taking that particular message. Someone's looking at the situation through rose-tinted glasses. I don't know what that's got to do with anything, Taurus, but that is what's coming through. Someone seems to think that the past was better, even though they weren't really fully satisfied with that. It's weird. Clarify the King of Wands for Taurus, please. I wouldn't like to think that anyone's putting you in competition here with an ex, making out like the ex was better or something. Five of Coins for the King of Wands. It's under there, the Chariot. Yeah, someone's needing to move on here. Someone from the past that treated you like you weren't good enough. Not necessarily romantically, although it could have been for some of yous. For some, it's like you were working hard to get the approval of someone and you never got their approval, so you gave up. Or you will be giving up. That normally happens inside a family situation, Taurus. If you've been working on trying to get the approval of a parent or a sibling or something like that, you'd be recognising, you know what, I'm never going to get their approval, so I'm just going to leave it at that. Because the message here with your King of Wands and your Five of Coins is how someone isn't seeing your worth and your value, but that doesn't mean to say that you don't have worth and value. It just means that they're not seeing it. And you will find your people. You will find, I mean, you've already found someone. You've already found them here. Someone sees your worth and your value. I mean, you got secrets coming out here as well. You have a healing message, please, Taurus. You're making big progress throughout this month, Taurus. Okay, phenomenon, Maximus, Aversance, and Epoch. Right. Be still and listen to the spirits. We're going to take Translucence as your fill healing message. We're going to do these ones intuitively, okay? Be still and listen to the spirits. So that's be still and listen to the universe, your higher self, your angels, your ancestors, whichever name you prefer to give it, okay? Be still, meditate, contemplate. Go within and listen for the answers. Listen to the spirits. You could be seeing a lot of signs and synchronicities at this point in time as well, Taurus. Cultivate love. Yeah, cultivate love. See how she's dressed like a petal? I feel that you're being opened. You're blossoming. You're unfolding. You'll be spending time with those who do love and appreciate you, instead of working hard to convince certain other individuals that you're worthy of love. Do you know what I mean? Cultivate love. Pause in your journey. So that's all about feeling mentally exhausted, mentally drained. And again, like you can see, there's the big wound in the chest. That's like heart chakra healing with cultivate love. Aries had something similar, where they were dealing with some kind of past trauma as well. I'm getting a similar sort of thing here for you guys. Take a pause, take a break, take a rest, rather than quit. And how can you feed others when your own table is empty? Yeah, you can't pour from an empty cup. You have to make sure that you're looking after yourself, Taurus. Make sure that you're meeting your own needs. And then you can give to others. So it's like Spirit's saying here, Taurus, that this is the month for you to be selfish, but like it's the good kind of selfish, because it's all about self-care. And avoid people who are being selfish, as in expecting to just basically take everything from you. Right. Number 33, love the darkness. Okay, so it says it's time to enter the underworld. So it is similar to Aries energy this month, because it's looking at all the pieces of yourself that have been hurt over the years, and seeing how you can heal the past damage. That's what they mean by it's time to enter the underworld. You have been existing on the superficial plane for far too long, and a balance is required. Be like the goddess Persephone, who descended to the underworld. It is said that she was stolen by Hades, but this isn't true. When translucence appears, it is time to redefine your own perimeters, protect your sanctuary, and willingly take the journey into the unknown, which is the inner verse of yourself. Feathers are shedding, the hand is beckoning, take the journey. This card is saying that it's time to fall in love with the darkness. The inner dark recesses of your own subconscious mind. That's what they're getting at here, Taurus. I mean, everybody has got dark and light to them. You know, no one is 100% all love and light. And be mindful of anyone who is trying to make out that they are, okay? Because straight away you know something's up with that, all right? This is being comfortable with you, being comfortable in your own skin. It's doing those icky, awkward, positive affirmations that make you feel weird until it becomes part of your daily routine. There's an interesting illustration for that one as well, because it's half raven, half horse with a rider on there, but the rider's not in control. It's like she's just going along for the ride. So that would be a surrender then. There was also the mention here, Taurus, of how you need to redefine your own parameters to protect your sanctuary. So some of you are uncomfortable with telling people no, because you feel that it's wrong. That's why Spirit's saying, love the darkness. It isn't wrong to tell people no. It isn't wrong to tell people, look, you're taking too much from me. I can't allow you to do that anymore. It isn't wrong to stand up for yourself. That's what they mean. Okay, so I do need to leave that one there, Taurus. If you feel that you could benefit from a personal reading that is more engineered towards your own specific situation, then you're more than welcome to place a booking at phoenixkeiatarot.com, or you can follow the link that I've left in my description box. Okay, yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.